There are two Ibis hotels within Bogor. This one is Bogor Raya. It's settled nearby a golf course, so it's got a bit of a posh vibe. The other one is Ibis Panjajaran, which is essentially in the city center. It's got the other one has a money changer nearby, a small chocolate shop. It's right next to the botanical gardens. This one, as I said, is a bit more posh, and so you're probably trying to attract an older clientele. Let me just sort of show you what I've seen in the last few days. And as you can see, it's in a very affluent neighborhood. You have the restaurant right over here. Some ice cream. And this is it's Ramadan right now, so a nice decoration. And so the real question about whether you want to stay here or whether you want to go to the other Ibis probably comes down to whether you want a more quiet experience or whether you want to be in the middle of the city center, and also how often you want to visit the botanical gardens. So let's see if I can show you my room, which I hope has been cleaned. And I think we're gonna go over here. You can tell I don't plan any of these things, right? If I had planned it, I would have just hit the button beforehand. I wouldn't have to stay here and wait for a bit. And usually the elevators are much more quick. Let's see if we can get there now. Oddly enough, the cards you don't need them. So usually you need the card. I think for the other Ibis, you do need the card to get to your floor. But here there's security outside and so on and so forth, just like the other Ibis. And we're going to see the room pretty soon. And this would be just a single bed. You can see it's a fairly modern, updated design. Let me go ahead and see if I can. And what's really interesting about this particular room is that it's just massive. You've got all the amenities that you would expect, but just a massive space. The bed, however, is a little bit smaller. The bed itself is smaller here compared to the one at the other Ibis. So if you're looking for, I suppose, a bigger room, you want to come here to Raya. If you want a bigger bed, but a smaller room, you probably want to go to the other Ibis. Now, what I like about this one, though, is look at the view. I mean, it's just spectacular for me. I mean, you can see that there's just a lot of lush foliage here. And the swimming pool, you can see down there as well.